Hi guys, thank you so much for making it here today. If you are new to this channel, my name is Joseph. I am a Microsoft Certified Trainer and we are on this playlist, and in the first video I was able to explain to you VNet pairing. We created resource group, we created two networks, one from class A and then the other from class C, and for each of the networks we created one subnet, right? So in this video, we want to create virtual machines and then have them in those subnets that we created in different networks. Okay, so let's just click on, let me start from here so that we can see how to search for resources when you want to create virtual machines. So under marketplace, we can hit on virtual machine and then that will load up in a bit. Okay, coming up. All right, so now what we want to do, right, is for us to choose the resource group that we want to put it. Of course, from the previous video, you know that we had created this. So virtual machine name. So what I want us to call this virtual machine name is, let's call it link VM1, link dash VM1. Okay, so that's going to be the name. So let's leave it in the East US, and of course we want to leave it at Windows Server 2022 and B2 standard B2MS. All of these were treated in some of the videos in the previous classes. You may have to just check them out. Now we want to just give it the same name that we give it up here. That is link VM1 as the username. Okay, now let me give it a password. Okay, so let me verify. Okay, so that should pass, right? Passed. Okay, so now we are coming to, we allow RDP. We are not really interested in all these, and then we come to, yeah, let it be here. And then for networking, we are interested in that. So we are going to leave it at virtual network, virtual network 1, right, is okay here. Then for the subnet, let it even be in the subnet 1. That's picked it automatically by itself. So we are good to have it here. Now, the nick, of course, it can give us what it asks. Yes, of course, all of these, we are accepting them. So to management, we don't really have stuff to check there. So we want to review and create, because our interest in this demo is on the pairing, right? Not really on other areas. So if you have interest to check other areas, you can just check the previous video on that I made about how to deploy virtual machines, giving consideration to the network, and then giving consideration to the pricing and all of those. You can check this channel. You can see a lot of those to watch. But for this particular video, we are interested in VNet pairing. So let's hold on for this machine to deploy, and then we can continue. Okay, good enough. The machine has just been deployed. That is the link VM1 has been deployed. So we want to do the second machine that we are going to be pairing with this machine. Okay, so let's come back home, and then we create virtual machine. Just clicking here. Then we create Azure VM. So that's going to come up with other options. So we are also going to have everything in our link. Then so this is going to be link, of course it's not going to be link VM2. Okay, so coming down to, so we are going to copy this also so that we can just quickly give it to this guy as his own name. Then let me give it a password. Okay, that passed as well. So next, let's quickly go to the network just so we can put it in VNet2. This time around, it's going to be in VNet2. Okay, and it has only one subnet, so it's fine. for us to have it there. So this is now going to be in class C. The other one was in class A, right? So yes, that's the only interest we have on this video. So let it just pop up and we can create it. So past checking the validation now. So validation passed, so we can create. So let's hold on for this to deploy. All right, so the second machine has been deployed successfully. So let's just go to resource, or let's go home, and of course we now have let's go into link to see what we have here. So we have virtual machine 1. So let's open VM1. Maybe I would have to duplicate this tab just so we can see what we are looking at. So let me come here and open virtual machine 1 so that we can see the details of this machine. Of course, what I want to show you here is basically the private IP address, okay? So if you look at the private IP address here, we have it as 10.50.0.4. So 10.50.0.4, I want to take note of that, and that is VM1, that is link VM1, okay? Now let's come back to, I think I duplicated this tab. However, let's go back to link, and then let's check virtual machine 2. Where is it? If it's not here yet, we can just refresh, but that was the last machine we deployed. So I'm expecting it to be virtual machine 2 is here. So let's see the private IP as well. The private IP address of that machine is 192.168.0.4. So 192.168.0.4. That is VM2, okay? Now, I want us to connect to these two machines. Let's first of all connect to the VM2 that we have open. So we can just hit on this and then we download the RODP. Of course, this is the name, right? So let's bring it up, keep, open. That's for VM2, connect. And then we'll have this, the password. Okay. So that's for VNet2 and it's connecting. This is about the certificate. So yes, it's connecting to that. So let us go back to our link. Let's minimize this while it boots. Let's go back to our link and then let's open VM1, link VM1. Then let's also connect to this machine. Okay, excuse me. So we want to also connect to this. We hit on download as well. So before then, let me just copy this and then let's go back and then we do keep. Then let's open VM1, connect. And then we have the username here. Then we have the password. Okay, so yes. So I'm expecting these two machines to come up now. Okay, so this is VM1 loading. Let's just have it here. And then let me see VM2. This one is VM2 and is here also ready. Okay, so now we have VM1 and then we have VM2. There's something I want us to bring up here while this loads. So that one is, I mean, it's already loaded. Then this other one also, we are going to open up like this. Okay, just so when we minimize it, we just go. So CMD, come on. It's still loading up. You can just, no. Okay, so CMD. Okay, so machine is trying to cool down. Let's just hold on. Okay, so that comes up. Okay, so let's now do ipconfig ipconfig, and of course we already know that the inside is 10.50.0.4. So now let's ping the other, or let's even minimize this and maximize this also, and do the same thing here. Let's call up cmd here. Let's call up cmd here as well on the other machine. All of them are just taking time to be alive. So let's do ipconfig for this, ipconfig, and then ipconfig. Yeah, so we'll have this as 192.168.4. Fine. So what I want us to do is, let's do ping. Of course, let's ping the other machine. Let's ping 10 10.50.0.4. Let's just do continuous ping. Of course, it's going to be failing because it will not see it, right? Okay, let's just it's going to be timing out. Yeah, so that is for this one, timing out already. So we are going to ping this other one, which is what, 192.168.0.4. so let's also do that. Ping 192.168.0.4. Yeah, let's do a continuous ping. Of course, I'm expecting it to also be failing because this time they are on different network entirely, so they are not expected to see themselves. You can see that this is timing out and this is also timing out. So in the next the next video, where the sense of VNet pairing comes is, yes, we'll understand that this machine is in, this one here is in the VM2 is in class A, and then is in class C, then the VM1 is in class A, but we'll be able to make sure that they communicate with themselves. I will leave this running, okay? Timing out, so that when we come for the next video, we do the pairing, and then we see the magic of communicating from one to the other. So thank you very much for your attention to these details that we shared with you here. I hope that is becoming interesting and you would see it to the end. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I just encourage you to do that because it's going to go a long way helping the algorithm. So thank you again for your time and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.